Hi everybody, welcome back. Glad you could tune in again. Okay, I want to talk today about work, and particularly work in relation to ambition and making money, and our ambition to make more money from our work, to improve ourselves. If you're a small business owner, to grow your business, to increase your revenue. If you're a barista or a waiter or a waitress, to increase your income with better wages, more tips. If you're working in a company context where there are bonuses at the end of the year, to increase your bonuses, to progress, to do well, and to succeed, and particularly to succeed financially. Now, I wonder how you've reacted in the last 50 seconds or so to all that stuff I've just been talking about. Success, ambition, progress, bettering yourself, and above all, money. Is it possible that there is a certain hint of nervousness in our hearts as we contemplate those ideas? We're conscious that all of those things, ambition, desire to progress, desire to better ourselves, desire for more money, can be extremely destructive forces. They can be ruinous. The love of money is a root of every kind of evil. How many people have been torn apart by ambition to better themselves? And that's absolutely true. I want to urge you not to love money and not to desire ambition for success in that self-aggrandizing way. Not to want to be top of the pile and so on. But. And you could tell there's a but coming, couldn't you? I also want to offer something of a countervailing set of considerations to highlight the goodness of those things. Suppose we break it down to the most basic economic level we can imagine. In a genuinely free market, the only way to make money, the only way to better yourself, the only way to fulfill your ambitions, to progress, to advance, to be promoted, in a genuinely free exchange with other people, the only way to do any of those things is to offer them something that's so wonderful, such a good service, such a fantastic product, that they're willing to pay more for it. And therefore, to aspire to do those things for that reason is a deeply Christian virtue. Can you see the tension here? On the one hand, the love of money is a root of every kind of evil, and people who love money have pierced themselves with many pangs. But on the other hand, in the very real situation of, let's say, being a car mechanic, being a carpenter or a plumber, being a barista, being a business owner, working in a company where there are bonuses or promotions available. In all those situations, for you to strive to earn more, to progress, to better yourself, to be ambitious for your progress in those contexts, can only come about in a free market by doing something wonderfully well for other people. And I want to urge you simultaneously to guard against this, the selfish ambition, the love of money, whilst actually striving for this. It's one of the great tensions of the Christian working life, I think. And it's something that leads many Christians to feel that they have a kind of schizophrenic double life. Monday to Friday, they're supposed to act almost like a non-Christian, trying to increase the bottom line, trying to get more tips, trying to improve the service that they offer so they get a higher revenue. And then on Sunday, they're supposed to act like all those things are a bad idea. Well, there's a sense in which they're a bad idea if you're driven by the love of money, but there's a sense in which they're a good idea if you're driven by the desire to give to other people the very best you can, which, in a genuinely free market, will be measured in one way by how much money, progress, and so on you make. Now, I realise I've said a couple of times, in a genuinely free market, and we're not living in a genuinely free market. There's all kinds of things which distort the freedom of the markets we're working in, but they're not as unfree as they could be. There is still some relationship between what's good and what people pay for. People will generally pay more for a really nice cup of coffee presented beautifully with a smile in a beautiful coffee shop or something than they will for a plastic cup of watery, lukewarm coffee substitute with sour cream in it and yesterday's sugar that's got breadcrumbs somehow scraped into the sugar bowl. If it's good, even in our somewhat distorted economic situation, people will generally pay more for it. And so I want to encourage you to strive to do the very best job you can and not to be embarrassed if that leads to greater blessing, greater productivity, greater bottom line, whilst simultaneously guarding our hearts against the love of money, which is the root of every kind of evil. May the Lord bless you, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye for now.